So, dating during an economic downturn sounds like what a lot of us may be going through right now, thinking about how are we going to continue dating and going on these very nice, outings with the economy the way it is today. You know, the cost of groceries are going up, people are losing their jobs. So we're kind of in this economic downturn where we have to start thinking about what are some new ways that we can still keep it spicy and keep it sexy, in our relationships and also in dating. How do we do this without breaking the bank? Welcome to Saying Yes Again.
A podcast about second chances, real love, and opening your heart after heartbreak.
We're your hosts, Dr. Lisa
And Tony,
a midlife couple who found love after divorce. And now we're here to share our story.
and to remind you that it's never too late to say yes again.
So put on your headphones and listen closely because your next yes could be the one that changes everything.
Exactly, babe. So if the economy's going to be tight, you guys, then we're going to have to hold on to those loved ones, those wives, those girlfriends, or significant others just a little bit tighter. And through the scope of this podcast, we're going to give you some practical and more affordable ways to recession proof your dating life. Okay?
Yeah, so this episode is all about, keeping the connection, keeping it sexy, keeping the chemistry strong, even if things are a little
Nice.
tight. Even if things are a little tight. And for some of us, maybe this doesn't apply. But for those of us where it does apply, we want to keep the mantra of trying to maybe do less with what we have, but still be able to keep that connection. And also, stay tuned to the very end of this podcast because we're
Yes.
going to be sharing details with you about our speed dating event that's coming up. So, if you're in the market, if you're looking for someone special, then we have this event coming up November 15th. So, stay tuned to the end to learn more about that.
Yes, definitely.
So let's get into our tips. What are some of the tips that we want to share with our listeners about dating during a recession, right? What are some fun things maybe that we've done that we can share with them?
Well, one thing that clearly comes to my mind, babe, is nature. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Experiencing nature, taking a date with nature in mind as opposed to the traditional dates like nightclubs. For example, Lisa and I, when we first started dating, we went for a walk around a place called a historical place here outside of Atlanta called Stone Mountain, right? Take a picnic. We've often take picnics. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Or just view the skyline, things of that nature, right?
yeah.
The picnic was good.
The picnic was
You
great.
suggested a picnic.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost you a thing. I mean, you can pack your own lunch. You don't have
Yes.
to buy, a lunch at we ended up going to a winery for our picnic. So I think we had bought the lunch there, but you can pack your own lunch and
Yes.
have a wonderful time spending it outdoors, just bonding and connecting and
You did a great job too, and I was fighting like just tooth and nail. Where are we going? When are we going? What's the dress code? Why are we way up here? And it was absolutely phenomenal. The thing that's so engraved in my mind is just the fresh air.
Mhm.
There was no cell phones or telephones ringing,
No distraction.
distractions as far as
Yeah.
media is concerned or the children or anything. And sometimes we don't even realize that's exactly what we need,
Mhm.
and dating on a
Yeah.
diet from all the external noise and stuff like that. So that kudos for that. That was a wonderful date. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind as a practical date and a more affordable date.
Yeah.
Dating outside, you guys.
Dating outside. Again, like you mentioned, just nature is wonderful to be
Uh,
out in nature. You can get your little exercise in as well if it happens to be
yeah,
like a walk or you're doing on a hike or something like that.
yeah.
So many things can be covered in that date that's outside.
And in fact, we do that twice a week. Lisa and I typically go for our walks on Sundays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And it's a time for us to catch up on, like podcasts or she and
Just
I would just chat gingerly.
life in general.
Yeah.
Just
So
life in general.
we have to go back to what we used to do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's up next on the list, Lisa?
Yeah. So tip number 2. So this one is cooking. cooking
Oh,
together.
my favorite. Should we tell him that I'm a chef?
He loves
Yeah.
to eat. He
Yeah.
loves to eat. Let's keep it real. You just love to eat. I
Yeah.
do the cooking. You let go. He will cook sometimes, but I think cooking together is fun.
Yes, yes.
And there's so many ways to go about that, again, on a budget. You can just find new recipes and the two of
Mhm.
you cook together at home.
Mhm.
So if you are the person who typically cooks and you're trying to bring, your partner into the fold of cooking, it's a great way to get them involved.
Yes.
So find a recipe that you want to try together. And you
Yeah.
can make that a date night. You can do that once a week if you want, and it'll be
Yeah.
something fun. Create the atmosphere also. Soft music, glass of wine. Let's just, make it a sexy cooking date.
And I can recall on 1 or 2 occasions where I've taken the lead and I've cooked. Gentlemen, oh my god, you're talking about brownie points? Brownie points? This one here ate and went to sleep out on the back deck. I mean, and just to be honest, although I'm not, as skillful as she is in the kitchen, it made me feel really good because she does a lot after she ate and she was satisfied and she was able to just totally relax. So it really made me feel good. And there's another thing I'd like to tell everybody about, right? For those that are beginning cooking, gentlemen or ladies or whatever, we participate in something called Home Chef.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Home chef is another good way of encouraging your cooking efforts together. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. We decided to do that because it was just easier because our schedules have just gotten so crazy. So it's
Yes.
been a lot easier because it's all kind of prepped for you. The portion sizes, are
Yeah.
there for you. All the ingredients that you need are there for you. And it comes with recipes. So again, it's just something that either one of us could do. We could do it together, So for right now, that really works well for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do weigh out everything. So
Mhm.
make sure it'd be a nice way of you losing a little weight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Keeping us trim. Exactly.
So, were you finished, babe?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move on to tip number 3. What's tip number
So
3?
tip number 3, free events and our date gold, free events. So here in Atlanta, we have a place called Piedmont Park. They often will have outdoor concerts that you can typically attend for free. Museums. We have attended the High Museum. There was a nominal fee for the High Museum, but it wasn't ridiculously expensive. You
Mhm,
know,
mhm,
um, we had a wonderful date there. It was, the tranquility, hanging out with my babe in a different atmosphere. And
mhm.
then we just ran across a gorgeous painting of Michelle Obama. So,
Yeah, yeah. The Obamas had their, exhibit.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, during
That's
that time.
okay.
Yeah, so that was nice. Yeah, so they typically bring in different, exhibits throughout the year, so you can always just check their schedule and see, what they have going on. And there are other museums that are free also that
Yeah.
don't really cost
Yeah.
anything, or again, just very minimal, or they may just ask for a donation. So museums are a great way to get out and do something together.
And
Yeah.
on that note, what was the name of the wine bar we went to over there in Stone Mountain? A nice little quaint little nook.
Yeah, we have it on our in our story and reels, I think.
I
It's called the
forgot
Vibery.
the Vibery.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Vibery in Stone Mountain. Yeah, a
Yes.
cute little place that has a combination of like books and wine. So you can
Yes.
go there, you can read the books that they have. You don't have to pay for the books. You can buy it if you want, but you can read the book while you're
Mm.
there, have a glass of wine, and just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a wine slush.
Yeah.
First time I've ever had a wine slush. Also, gentlemen, let you in on a little note. Most women like these types of places. Not to say that I didn't, but she was just in heaven in this place. I think it spoke to her love language. So,
Quality time. It
quality
did.
time, babe.
Mhm. Yeah,
Quality time, glass of wine, and a book.
in a book.
You remember the episode, the previous episode we talked about Lisa's nano tendencies.
Oh
She was
gosh.
able to utilize her nano tendencies by way of indulging in the book, caressing a glass of wine, and having wonderful conversation with
Mhm.
yours truly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was great. It was great. I like doing things like that.
Yeah, I
And
did too.
sometimes, there are also events right in your own backyard that you're not even aware of.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to peruse on Facebook events. You can kind of look for events in your area,
Mhm.
and they have like events that you might be interested in, and a lot of times we found things on there that again we didn't know that were happening. You can also look for things to do in your city. If you don't live in Atlanta, any city, things to do in wherever, Chicago, things to do in DC, and you can kind of just Google that and see what's happening
You
in
know,
your city.
one of the things we did in the past that I really, really enjoyed is that you remember we went to walk along the belt line?
Mhm.
Oh, just a scenic area, just
Yeah.
carefree,
Yeah.
clean atmosphere. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's often a lot going on up and down that belt line sometimes. People out there playing music, the little mini concerts going on,
Mhm.
and you can just kinda just fall into a lot of things, yeah, that are
You
out
know,
there.
it excuse me, they did have a really nice restaurant we went to down there. Do you remember the name of that restaurant?
Mm, I don't.
I cannot remember the name of that restaurant, and I love the restaurant. In fact, I told you about it.
Huh?
We went there, had the salmon chips, etcetera.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I can't remember.
I know, I can't think of the
I
name of it
can't
right now,
remember.
but they have a lot of nice restaurants along
Yeah,
the belt line.
yeah.
They do, they do. So should we move on?
Yes, let's
Okay,
keep it moving.
let's move on to tip number 4. So tip number 4, game night.
Oh, wow.
Game night. So we love playing games. We were definitely indoctrinated into game night
Wow.
through my daughter. So she loves playing games. She loves having family over for games, and she is like she's just the queen bee of
Oh,
games,
yes.
right? So game night though is actually a lot of fun and it's inexpensive. You get to spend quality time together. It can be you and your boo, or it could be you, your boo, and your friends or
Yes.
family. And there are a whole host of games that you can play. Card games, board games,
Uno, spade.
right? Trivia games.
Oh, trivia, really,
Yeah,
really fun.
yeah.
Trivia game.
And we used to play a lot of card games. Well, I made him play some card games
Oh, yes.
in the beginning when
Early
we were
on in the
dating.
relationship.
Our relationship, I had bought some cards, date night cards. I'm gonna actually put them in the comment.
She didn't buy them. She already had them.
Well, anyway, I think they're great. They're great icebreakers, right? They're a great way to get to know the person who you're dating. And yeah, and then they're card games based on the level of where you are in the relationship. Is it very early on? Are you kind of seriously dating? Are
Mhm.
you thinking about marriage? So, and the cards help you, I think, just to,
Yeah.
again, come up with some questions.
Oh, man, I remember when she first introduced those to me. I said, "Oh, here we go with the case study, the indirect case study." You know? I think you probably had me play about maybe 3 to 4 different games.
Yeah, we had a couple. We had a couple.
Man,
We had a couple. You
after
love them though.
after a while, I was like, "That's over."
They were
Wow.
fun. Don't say that. They were fun.
That along with the qualifying questions, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And we won't get into that right now.
Oh my gosh.
So, tip number 5?
Tip number 5.
Tip number 5, plan a dream future date, right?
Like that one.
Plan a dream future date. How about getting together, babe, and let's doing a vision board, right?
Yeah.
Where do we see ourselves realistically in the future?
Mhm.
And let's do it together. That would be a
Yeah.
nice way to kind of flirt with one another.
Yeah.
As far as my dream vacation, I've already have it written down. I have it in the room. You probably hadn't seen it. Would you like to know what it is?
Yes. What's your dream vacation, honey?
South Africa,
Mm. South Africa. Okay.
right? I mean, it probably take us 2 days to get there, but South
I wanna go there too. Yeah,
Africa.
definitely,
You wanna go?
definitely.
Is that your dream
I've
vacation?
heard so many people who have gone, tell me about the wonderful experience that they've had, the
Yeah.
connection, the cultural, experience that they've had. So yeah, so definitely,
Mm.
definitely on my bucket list as well.
Oh, wow, South Africa. House plans, right? This is something that, Lisa definitely not at a lack of. I mean, house plans are like they happen like 365 days a year, and she probably have, 5 to 6 house plans that we haven't spoken about, in her nook somewhere, you know? So house plans is definitely something, but it's kind of fun when we talk about it.
Yeah,
I like talking about
yeah.
it, you know?
It depends on where you are again, in terms of your relationship, in terms of your age, your career.
Did all
Are
that
you
factor in when you had those card
are
games?
you close to retirement? What do you mean?
Age, where you are, career, when you did
Oh,
that onslaught
the
of
card games was just getting to know you.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
No problem.
This is more planning for the future, again, and based on where you are, your plans may be different.
Yeah.
So if you're close to retirement, you might be thinking about as a couple, where are we going to retire? Do we want to stay where we are? Do we want to downsize? What do we want to do? So,
Yeah,
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 so those are
so
some nice conversations I think to have.
yeah, yeah, I think it's in my best interest to agree right now, right?
Mhm.
Just
Let's
like it
let the
was to
peace of work.
play the card game,
And you
right?
ended up liking it, so just stop it.
Yeah.
So those are just some tips we wanted to share with you guys, and I'm sure that there are many more, date
Wonderful
nights
tip.
and wonderful things you can do on a budget. If
Mm,
you have any, share it with us
yeah.
so that we can share it with the community. Put it in the comments. Let us know what you have come up with. What are some fun things that you found, maybe.
Yes. Also, I wanna add, we were talking about when we were enjoying nature, and we would go down and view the Beltline and the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Please write this down. It's called Two Urban Lick.
Oh, Two Urban Licks.
2 Urban Lick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
See?
yeah,
We
yeah.
enjoyed it. We've
Yeah,
been there several
great
times.
restaurant in the Beltline.
So you can
Yeah,
have dinner outside or inside. If you have it outside, you can walk the Beltline afterwards and just
yeah,
kinda
yeah, that's
hang
my
out with
little
one
spot.
another.
That's one of our little spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like tour Licks.
Go ahead, finish up. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. So remember that love doesn't have to be expensive to be exciting, right? We just gave you 5 things you can do that are low cost on a budget. It's really just about creativity, keeping that connection. It's about showing up, regardless of what the economic climate is. It doesn't mean just because things are tight that you have to stop dating, right?
Mhm.
There are a lot of things that you can do that don't cost a thing.
Yeah.
So, if you're also ready to start connecting and finding that someone new in your life, we've
Yes.
got the thing for you.
Yes, we really, really do. Listen, for a long time, a lot of gentlemen that I come in contact with here in Atlanta and other cities or whatever, they talked about the dating schematics, how difficult it was, how in some situations or some circles impersonal it is. Lisa and I have the remedy, and the remedy is happening November 15th here in Conyers, Georgia. Right? We will be having a speed dating event for mature adults only. So please pull up our website on saying yes again, and we're also on all social media platforms. You will see the barcode. You can scan. It will expound on, what exactly is going to happen on November 15th. And we'd love to see you there. Gentlemen, come on out. Let's represent. She told me she already has about 23,000 girls that are ready to come. So come on, guys, let's go. If we're interested in meeting some quality women, you know,
Yeah.
this is where they'll be.
This is gonna be a great event. Real people, real
Yes.
conversations, no
Yes.
swiping right or swiping left, right? Real chemistry. And as Tony said, it's gonna
Yes.
be on November 15th in Conyers, Georgia at Love You Brunches, which is our favorite restaurant.
Yes.
And you can find out more by going to our website, sayingyesagain.com, and scroll down to the bottom. You'll see the flyer. Just click on the flyer, and it'll take you right to the registration page where you can purchase a ticket. Okay. So you need a ticket to come. Don't just show up.
No.
You need to go on,
Show up.
register, and purchase a ticket
Deadline is hat coming real soon.
real soon.
Really, really soon. So if you're
Yes.
serious about coming, we recommend going online to our website, saying yes again, and submitting your form, etc.
Yes.
immediately.
Yes,
All
and we
right.
need some men. We need some quality men, so
Yes.
men, we need you to show up,
Yes.
okay? So go on there and register because the women are waiting. The ladies are ready to go.
And just to give you a little information, I met her at a speed dating event online.
Online. It's so crazy.
Online.
Online.
Speed date, baby. Right? So we appreciate you guys joining the Saying Yes Again podcast. We ask that you continue to subscribe, hit subscribe
Yes.
so we can continue to grow our community. Also, if you found something beneficial within our podcast, please share it with someone, right? Share it with a family member, a friend, or whatever, okay? Or if you happen to know a single gentleman, right? Mature gentleman, 40 or above, who's interested in seriously dating or getting to know somebody or meeting someone, pass them over the information.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Or lady.
Yeah.
Or lady.
Yeah,
right?
share the information. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
again, we love to have you join us at our speed dating event, but
really would.
we also would love you to continue to follow us on all social media platforms as well.
Exactly.
So we are signing off, saying yes again, and here's to fun, to laughter, and maybe to love.
Yes.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye-bye.